Hi, I am wondering what I'm supposed to talk about, or maybe or not. I talked about this last December. I had a call. I had 2 or 3 times call from the people of Jehovah, and I said to them that I don't believe in God. And I said when I was young, I used to do Tsushin Koza about about Christianity, and we talked about a lot. During the 3 times, they gave me a few pamphlets, and well, as a matter of fact, I like to talk about the God and science and philosophy, but during that course, I lost the belief in the Christianity and also the God. And they said the last time, the 3rd time, they said, well, maybe this is the last time we will call because our discussion is endless. And I talked about these sessions with Jehovah people to my pen pal in Los Angeles. I imagine she would say also she would not believe in God. That is because when I was there, their family, including her, didn't go to church, not at once. So I thought she would say she is not believing God or not so religious. But around the Christmas time, we exchanged the Christmas card on the internet, and also I received email, and in the email she said like this. She said, Nori, of course I have always believed in God, and I have mentioned before, and reincarnation too. Well, I didn't know that she was so religious. And with this email, I printed out so that I can think about over and over again before I go in the discussion with this matter with her. Well, with Jehovah people, okay, I can say freely, anything freely, but with her, I hesitate to discuss or to go into this matter deeper than this. But finally I found out, it's a very funny thing, but finally I found out She believes in God, and she believes in reincarnation, and she believes in the world after death. And this is a shock, a kind of shock to me. And I haven't answered her yet. And in this New Year meeting with my son's family, my first son's and the second son's family, all together for 5 and 4, so 9, and including me and my wife, so 11 people got together in this house, and we had a New Year party. During the party, I asked the second son's wife about the next world, if she believes in or not, because she was brought up in the religious people, not the Christianity, but Tendikyo. I was wondering how she thinks, or what kind of religious things she would say, but maybe she hesitated to say freely or deeply. She said, well, I was brought up and in those family, and from the beginning I was I believe the next world after death is true, or something like that. Well, this is of course I knew she would say such kind of things, but she was hesitate maybe to express her opinion so vividly or so clearly. By the way, my father is had a very queer, queer life, because he had 3 mothers. The first mother that gave birth to him, his mother and his father particularly was dendoshi of Tendikyo, and they didn't expect him to be born, so they gave him to another family. But the next mother died. I don't know when or at what, how old my father was when he was given to another family. Maybe very, very early age. And that mother died, so the father of the second mother got married another woman, that is his third mother. So that is very, very complicated, but a few years before, all of a sudden, he guided me and my wife to Tendi city, and this is the Tendi temple, and I met for the first time his brothers, and I was so surprised that my father's brother was so look like with him. I think altogether 3 of them, all the men, maybe 10 years, 15 years younger than my father, but looked like my father, and that was astonished. And at the New Year party, my first son talked about my father. He was a great. I know he was great in the mahjong game, but he said there was a meeting in the I don't know, the Misonoza in Nagoya City. There was a meeting that Onishi Kyudan o Buttobasekai or something like that, and my first son said, if you try to find in the Google, you can find the article. And of course I did afterward, and I found out for the first time that why that famous singer Erichiemi sent flowers to his funeral. I started out this speech, the Ehover, and I think it's already past 10 minutes already, so I think I better stop around here. It becomes too long, so maybe I talked about another time or next time or another time.